Hello everyone and welcome back to round 4 and 5 in my Moto3 career mode. Today we're at Jerez and Le Mans, and firstly we're racing around Jerez. I've qualified P6 and I'm deciding to go with the medium tyre choice so my tyres don't overheat. I'd rather have a better grip at the end of the race, so we're going to test and see how it goes.
The riders are lined up on the Jerez grid. There doesn't seem to be any problems, and they're all ready to go. A few seconds now, and the lights will go out.
Here we go then. Lights are on. And away we go. And it's not a terrible start. I was going to head down through turn 1. As that is a Bowie bike. And yeah, he just rode into the side of us. I don't know who that was. But Danny Holgado's out. Holgado's crashed. I didn't even see. I think I'm under investigation here. I might be getting a long lap penalty here for that collision. And it's Munoz who's been given the warning, even though he's the one who crashed. Scott Ogden's out as well. But yeah, Holgado crashed. I didn't even know. So that's going to hinder his championship chances. As I head down into turn 6 with a messy start. I've got away with it all there. As we now head through turn 7. A few riders almost going off track there. And into turn 8. Early on the power. We pick up our first track limit 1 and just run over the edge of the curb there. As he all gets swerved into by Suzuki there, I don't know what he's doing. And he also got the inside of Furusato. Almost hit the back of Rueda there. We've actually still managed to get past him, so much more speed. And into the final corner. As we head down the main straight now. And Ivan Ortola might take the lead of the race here as he goes round the outside. What a classy move. Into turn 2 we go now. Bit hesitant there. Oh my. As you now go through turn 4. He's just going to send it. Just no care in the world. Rueda's gone down. And you can't even blame me for that, because that is just ridiculous. He's just absolutely gone for the most ridiculous move in the world. He had no care in the world that I was there, just absolutely went for it, and he's gone down because of it. Into turn 6 then. Closing the door. And then on the power, and Furusato still has the gap in front. Messy start, but I think it's the first race Ortola leads this season, so he needs to make the most of this chance as we're going to try and make our way through the pack. Now heading into another double right. I'm going to try and send it up the inside. That was very aggressive from us, but it was just so slow into the corner. And oh my god, we've hit someone else off the track as well. And he's going to get the cut back, and it's Furusato who gives us a bit of wheelie there. Hit straight into the side of us. As we're now on the slipstream, heading into turn 1. It's Ortola with the fastest lap. We cannot make the move up the inside. He's going to run a bit wide. On the power, and nicely done, we are through. Or are we? Yep, we are. Nicely done. Someone else has gone down, so lots of crashes here. It's David Munoz as we're going to run off the track. We're into the gravel. We almost probably should have gone down there. And we've been moved back down to P3 once again. And Furasaso's going to get us as well. So yeah, that off-track excursion has hindered us a little bit, but Furasaso dives it down the inside. And we're just desperate to make up places here. As Furasaso, you're going to run a bit wide there. Do we try and make the move? We can't quite. He's run a bit wide though. Might be able to get the move done around the outside. Nope. And then maybe up the inside. And it's a lovely move. Through turn 10 we go. And the move's been done. Next up, P2. And the AI just seemed quite slow around this section. I'm just so much faster than them. As we go round the outside. It's a perfect move. And into the final corner we go. Almost get hit. And as we power it out, we're going to maintain the position. We're going to second fast to that lap. And it is now the fastest lap of the race. As we almost get sent up the inside there. Not even halfway through this race yet. We're still fighting for position here. And Ivan Altola's just slowly getting away. Fully flat out through there in the end. And we're slowly reeling in the gap. This is where the AI are slightly faster than me. So that last sector I'm gaining so much time on them. And a little bit in the first sector as well. But these two sectors, they're not too bad. But so far this lap we have still caught Autola and we are never half a second up on our delta. We're currently flying. We're unstoppable. As we now head through turn 8, we're 6 tenths up on our delta. No one is catching us. Through turn 9. And all the time is getting gained now. There's another track limit warning. Now on 2. Well look, we're 8 tenths up. We're just going to go for it. And we've absolutely sent it. And it's paid off. And then through the penultimate corner. Oh my god, we're off the track again. Got to be somewhat careful now. But look at us, we're just pushing to the maximum. And this lap's been an absolute cracker. I mean, we've just destroyed the gap to behind. 1.1 seconds up on our lap, and it's a 47.9. It's a perfect lap. And sadly, I don't think the AI are going to get anywhere near matching that. We're still a 10th up in turn 1. As we now head through turn 3. The gap's now up to a second, and we're a further 3 tenths up, 4 tenths up on our lap. I mean, what more can I say? We're just flying. Someone else has gone down. But we're unmatched right now, and our pace is just faster and faster. It's David Almanza who's gone down. And it's a perfect turn 6. And we're a further half a second up on our lap. So it just looks like it could be a bit more of a runaway now. Maybe a bit of tyre conservation towards the end could be pretty good, useful, but as of now we are in full flow and control. But we've been in this position many a times and we've thrown it away many a times, so just got to be somewhat careful. I've now picked up our 4th track limit warning. That's not going to be useful. One more warning and we will have to go through the long lap. Warnings just, for me, they seem to be so easy to pick up around this place. As we've actually lost all our time now on this lap. We're still going to improve. By like nothing. 1,000. strong on the power, and we're extending the gap. If we get a long lap, this race then becomes close again. And, oh, we've run wide in turn 2. That's not good. Not much happening right now. I've just got to focus on my race with 3 laps to go and try not to get a track limit warning. That is just the goal now. Just got to ride comfortably with no risk. Around turn 6, just hugging the inside curb. The perfect line. And then through turn 7, also on the inside curve. Swerve to the outside, then cut back inside for turn 8. Fully plant down the power to hold it round the corner. And then to turn on a bit more of a sharper braking zone. But still you can fast flow it out of here. And through turn 10. And it's nicely done as we now hit it up to 5th gear. And go around these fast flowing right-handers. He's almost got on the outside of the track there. Don't want to be doing that. And then through into the final corner. We're 8 tenths down our delta now. But we're making the most of this situation. Championship leader David Alonso, I believe. He's down in 6th place. So this is quite good for us to try and catch up on him. Not so good for the team standings, but I still think we'll be leading them. No other team seems too competitive right now. Well, there's no 2 riders in the top 8 apart from me and David Alonso. Unless Colin Vire is with his teammate. And again, a further 3 attempts up on the lap. Just got to bring it home. And I think even with a long lap now, we might not even have to serve it because we're just going that much faster. Into turn 6. Just riding comfortably. We managed to break away from the group and it's ended in success. Gap's just staying stable at 2.5 seconds around this section, but then you head into the final few corners and that's when the gap rises back up again. As we lost the front, I ran a bit hot into the corner and yeah, I don't know what to say. I just ran a bit hot into the corner and I just dropped the front. I tried to brake and now the race for the win is back on. I can't believe I've dropped the front there. I mean, that is really stupid. That is really, really stupid. And now I can't afford to get a long lap and I still might not even win. I've got to push to the absolute max if I still want this win. Can it still be done? As we're about to start the final lap, we've got to catch just over a second, more like a second and a half. As we're going to head into turn 1, it's going to be maximum push for the maximum points. It's a really, really stupid mistake that we've made so many of. We're just being so aggressive now. And normally our tyres are bad at the end. I'm glad I did choose medium, or I would be finished. As we head round these long left-handers in this sequence. I'm scared of getting a long lap. I've got to be so careful. It's a try. I've got to overtake all 3 of these riders too, which is a bit of a problem. The gap's down to a second though. We've caught 0.4 of a second so far. So we're making a good effort, because in the last set today I'm much slower. I still think we're going to get a podium here, maybe not the win though. Furasato leads. With 2 sectors to go, is it still possible? As I head into turn 8, we're in the closing sections of the track. We're pushing so much. The tyres aren't bad at all, they're really good condition still. I was almost dropped the front again then. Maybe just the lack of grip. But we carry so much more speed through here than the AI. And can we make it around the outside? Yes, we can. No, we can't. We're going to have to go round the outside at the final corner. As we run a bit wide. And then on the power. And in the slipstream, and it's not enough. Suzuki just has insane straight line speed, and we've come across the line to take P4 in the end. Just Suzuki's bike was so much faster than mine.
Director to take us to the Parc Ferme to meet today's stars. Let's take a quick look at the final results of this Moto3 race.
And that is what I call maybe a disaster, you could call it. I mean, I had the win in the bag, and I've just dropped the front. I mean, it's just a mistake that I can't believe it's happened, but there you go. I mean, that's racing, I guess. I just had no grip. My tyres weren't bad, but I just felt the front going, and yeah, it's something that shouldn't be happening. Some of my rivals, though, had pretty poor results today, though, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, for us, that's not great, is it? Oh well, let's check the standings then. So it's Furusato leads the championship, and in Qatar he crashed twice, so he's having a pretty impressive run right now. David Alonso loses the championship lead. We stay in 5th. Ortega gains a bunch of points on us now. He's gained 4 positions. We're only 16 points off, so not the end of the world. As for everyone else, no one's extremely far down. But yeah, that's the standings after Jerez, and I will catch you in the Le Mans race, so let's cut to it now. So then, we are back for the Le Mans race, and qualifying was raining in both sessions. We had to go through Q1, and we got the 4th place, so we just about scraped it through in Q1. And then in actual qualifying we managed to put out P11, so we're a little bit off the pace, but that was in the rain, so I'm hoping the dry will be a bit quicker, but I've done no dry running, so it's going to be a first timer for me, so we may see a crash or two, but hopefully not. Let's see anyway at the moment. I'm going to choose medium soft tyres for this race because it's a bit of a cooler track, try a soft rear again, but yeah, we're going to go for it again, and we're starting P11, so let's see how this goes.
It's the French Grand Prix, and all the riders are lined up on the grid. In a few moments, the lights will go out, and the Le Mans race will begin.
So then we're in the middle. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know what to expect. It's lights out and away we go. And slow start. The AI just much faster. And we've dropped outside the points now. But we're going to take the inside line to the outside. Oh, there's a bit of contact. I've done no dry running here, so I don't have a clue what the lines are going to be like. As we now head through Museum. Oh, I've just sat up into him, that's naughty. I didn't want to crash though. Not this early on. I'll take the warning if we get one, but it doesn't look like we are. Now heading into Garage there. And up the inside once again, making even more contact. If we just cut his nose off, and then he's going to head back in front of us. And might be able to get the slipstream back. Not quite, as he's going to go hard on the brakes. And more contact with Suzuki, so we're really stitching him up. And into the final 2 corners, we've run a bit hot into there. And he's going to go back up our inside again, so Suzuki will not leave us alone. He's really fighting for it. And he just will not let this go, and I can't seem to catch the guys at the front right now either, so if we absolutely send it up the inside, no mercy whatsoever. It's very easy to get track limit warnings around here as well, so I've just got to be careful, especially at the start of the race. I've gone with a soft rear to try and benefit us towards maybe the start of the race, but doesn't seem to be gaining us too much time at the moment. So if we have troubles towards the end of the race again, then we could have some struggles here. As I'm blasting down into garage once again. And Suzuki's going to overtake us again. I also noticed we've got a default number on, I don't know why. The Rossi number's gone. As they send it back up the inside of Suzuki again, we're having a great battle here in Le Mans. As we now head into turn 11. And we are hanging on to this front group, so that is pretty good as we cut the corner. That's going to be a track limit warning. Yeah. That's not ideal. But we're just over a second lead. We're hanging in this front group. And I think anything could happen. As we now head through turn 1. And then hard on the brakes. I feel like we can get a lot of time here on the AI. Look at that. Good exit, and yeah, we have gained a lot of time there. There's now a second cover the top 7. Well, not me anymore. I've run a bit hot into there, but it will be a second covering the top 7. So this could be a very interesting race as we now head through into Museum Corner. All the AI just set off by taking the most inside line in the world. I sit Stefano Nepper up. And I think Ortola's going to try and go around the outside of us. As we're in the middle of all of this, and we go hard on the brakes, we go round the outside of him again. He's going to fight for it back, I know he is. And that's not the greatest exit. I'm actually going to let them get the slipstream so we can try and catch back up to these, but I don't know. We've just got to find a bit more time. We kind of split the group up a bit now. But look at the time gain through there. Hard on the brakes. The one is just one of those tracks that is, I just love it. It's just got such a nice flow to it, you know. I'd say it's my favourite, but it's definitely somewhat up there. It's just a nice track. As we're now going to send it up the inside of Danny Holgado. And now we're up to P4, and it is the fastest lap of the race. That is what you like to see. And we're gaining time, and we're making up positions, finally. Aussie cut turn 1, almost went down. We are going to get a good run out of this corner. But I've almost gone down. Are we going to try and go round the outside? It's a bit late on the brakes. Not quite. Can we make our way into the podium? Yes, we can. Our line through is so different, and we've hit Rueda wide. I think we came into a collision with him earlier on this season. I've completely forced him out. That probably should be a warning, but the game said no, so I'm going to take it. But that was quite aggressive from me. I'm not sure the game's not penalised me for that. As we've had a bit of a terrible exit out of there. And the AI doesn't seem to want to make a move, so we're doing alright for now, but the software may not hold up in the closing stages of this race. Plants in the power, and Rueda cannot catch back up. That incident has definitely hindered him. Around turn 12, we just have so much more corner speed, and can we make a move? Not quite. Bit wide out the final corner, and our run onto the straight is not great, but we gain a lot of time in this first and second corner. As Rueda, he's going to get comeback now. as he sends it up the inside at turn 1. We're going to try and hang it around the outside. We've kind of closed him off a little bit. And he's going to go for it, and he's got it done. I know his battling is slowing us down to catching Colin Via. I'm going to go round the outside. Just can't get the move done. Or can we? Through Museum Corner. Look at our line, it's so much more different to the AI. As he goes up the inside once again. We're going to try and go back up the inside of him though. As you get on the outside curb. And the leader is just slipping away. As you go hard on the brakes. I'm not sure where we're going to have to get in the tunnel. We're a second down our Delta, and Colin Via is not getting involved in any battle whatsoever, so he's just able to slowly get away as they crash further behind, and it's Picaras. He's now out of the race. We're just pushing to the maximum, and I would not be surprised if we crash. We've done no laps here in dry running. As you pick up a track limits warning there for going off the edge of the track. With 3 laps to go. We can gain time on Colin Via through turn 1. I know we can. It's been really good on turn 1. And look at that time gain already. Up on our Delta 2. Looking behind there he is. And we're really going to some Museum Corner. And through here this time we've gained a lot of time as well. So maybe. Oh, it's Stefano Neppa's gone down. Neppa's gone down. He must have lost the front. And he's also out of the race too. As we clip the back of Via, that's going to hinder his run. And now we're in a slipstream. And can we go around the outside for a move? And we've taken the lead of the race, but we're going to run way too hot. And we're off the track. Almost cut Rueda off there, but at least we've let him know we're there. And we're slowly closing in. And we're in for a good battle for the lead here. We've only had 1 win this season so far. And if we won this race, that'd be really good for our championship. And Via, I think, is leading the champion. No. It's for a start. I think Via could lead the championship maybe if he wins this. We'll have to wait and find out though. As he goes back up our inside, we're going to run a bit hard into there. We've blocked the line and he sends it back up the inside. Can we send one back though? Yes we can. As you take a perfect line. Or a bit of wheel spin and not upshifting. And that's going to slow us down. And they're not looking to make a move it. Oh, Yamanaka's gone out now. Oh, as he sends one on us. And look, it's getting really cloudy now up ahead. I don't think it's supposed to rain, but it's like my screen went really weird then when it clouded over. It's like my screen's gone partially red. As he runs so wide, and Colin Via is going to get the move done again, but maybe not, because we're so strong into this corner. And we're just going to hold on to the position. It's Furusato with the fastest lap now in 6th position. Hard on to the brakes into garage there, don't run off the track again. Lucky enough we don't get a warning, but we get wheel spin. And that's just going to slow us down. This soft rear is not holding up for much longer. As we're struggling now. Can we make a move? Slide in the rear. Oh, is he turning on him? And we're both round wide. Right into the corner. We've got a terrible exit. And we've dropped all the way down to P5. And here goes whole guard up the inside. There's no room for him. And can we go round the outside once again? So much stuff is happening right now. As he sent it back up the inside of Holgado. And we've taken our 4th track limit warning. And we've high-sided at the final corner. I do not believe it. And I said it, we was having such a good race. Just to make a mistake like that, I mean, the gap behind's massive. We was having such a good race, we was in such a good battle for the lead. And it's just a high side at the final corner like that from a mistake. I mean, it's a silly, silly mistake once again. I mean, it's happened on countless occasions. And we've now picked up a long lap penalty. I mean, this is just going from bad to worse, really, isn't it? I mean, there's nothing I can do. I literally let off as well. Again, we're in such a good chance for an amazing result, and it just falls by the wayside. I'm not even going to bother taking this long lap because we still got this position in the bag. So we're just going to play it safe, not take it. And it's going to be P12, which definitely isn't ideal for us. I'm quite frustrated, to be honest with you, because we're in for a really good race, and having a crash like that just is quite annoying. It's just one of those really stupid crashes. We've had so many this season. But at least we've got back up, and we're going to take some points home. It's better than none. And head into the final corner, and these guys are all in the group now, and I've run wide at the final corner again. And then out the final corner to take home P12.
In a moment, we'll go live to the Parc Ferme for interviews with the riders who made the podium. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the final standings of this Moto3 race.
And look at the end of that race, and look how close all these guys were in that group. I would have been in there fighting, but sadly not today. With a crash right at the end. I mean, such an unfortunate crash, but it's happened once again. It's a great battle, but sadly not a great result for us. Anyway, David Armant with the fastest lap as well, which is surprising. But onto the championship standings, we've now lost a place. We're now down to 6th place. Xavi 02's has actually gained 3 places. So he's on a roll now, but we're 30 points of Colin Vire at the top. Another crash, it just leads us down and down and down. And there's not much more to say to that, because it's just these really common mistakes I'm making, costing me the race win. But there's still a long way to go this season, so it's fine. And then in the Teams Championship, we've actually been overtaken. The Red Bull KTM team have overtaken us. We're now 20 points behind them after a poor result for myself. But yeah, that is it then for today. I don't know if we made up points or not. I think we actually lost points in the championship, but it shows that we've got the good pace. We had a great battle in Le Mans, and Jerez wasn't too bad either. We know we had good pace, but again, another crash costing us. But a good result to say the least. Anyway then, that has been round 4 and 5 in the career, and next we'll be at Mugello and Catalonia, I think. I think it's the other way around though. Anyway then, see you then, and yeah, see you in the next one.